What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Chaz Custom Model Cars coming at you guys with a project update video. This is part 1. Right after this one is going to be part 2. So I've got a lot of projects I want to share with you all that I got working on, sorry, and trying to get a few of them done before the end of next month, towards the 22nd. Trying to get those done for the show. Trying to get a few other builds done to get them out of the way, but got a lot more going on that I'm not going to make a video on right now because I haven't got too far on those ones yet. But anyways, but yeah, I've got a lot to share with you all. So without further ado, let me shoot you all into the video and go from there. So here we go. First one to share with you all is the Shelby Mustang GT350H. This bad boy is almost done. I just got to get me a can of primer red for the pumpkin. I did paint this like the 1-1 car, you know, the primer red and everything like that. Still got to do bare metal full trim. Still got to attach the driver's side mirror. Just a few little things to do. Car is painted in flat black, and same with the interior, and then matte cleared. Decals, they're not perfect, but you know, it is what it is. It's just a build to take a break from all the wiring and plumbing. That's all it is. So again, I got to do BMF, side mirror, and the primer red on the pumpkin, which shouldn't be hard to do. For the most part, the car is coming along pretty good. Oh, and I still got to detail the hood pins that are on the hood itself. Next up, I have the 29 Ford Rat Rod pickup truck. This one's a monogram kit. Now this one's a little weird because this is not really the perfect kit. The doors that are supposed to open and close, it comes with 2 different cabs, and both of them, the doors don't even work with the shit on it. So I'm gonna end up gluing the doors and everything like that, but it will be weathered and all that stuff. But here's what I got so far, just to share with you a few things. Here's the bench seat, satin red, candy red, or satin candy apple red, excuse me, and then the decals, and then I've got a little black base for it. It will be a box truck. Yes, I am building a box truck. As you can see, I've got it cut out in the back. I'm doing a lot of work to it. The cab is glued on because it's going to be painted with the body just as is. Here's the chassis. I am using the wheels from the Rat Roaster kit that was on the Thunderbolt wagon. Now it's going on this one. The suspension is on there, but I have to figure out the steering linkage because it's not working out. The engine block is hand painted in acrylic blue. But there you go. Added a modern alternator. I saw a picture of an engine exactly like this one with an alternator on it. So I'm going the extra mile on this one. So it will have a fuel tank in the back as well, and a bunch of other stuff, and you'll see when that time comes. Got a couple 4x4 builds for you guys. First one is on the first Bronco. Now I did buy the Baja Bronco just for the body because the rear fenders that I bought off Olsen Brothers on eBay were warped and they were really bad, so it didn't work out. But I'm glad they came out with the Baja Bronco because the body already had the rear fenders. But here it is. I am sporting the Olsen Brothers Roadster doors and the Buckaroo hood, which came out pretty good. Got to tweak it a little bit more, but there it is. It's molded into the body and everything like that. I do have a Fireball Model Works grill. I've got the 3D printed family roll cage painted in heirloom satin white by Fireball Model Works. Front and rear bumpers are everything you see here on this frame, except for the frame itself and the engine, is all Fireball Model Works. I've got 3D printed front and rear tubular bumpers that are printed in nylon. There's the Warren winch. You can see the driving lights with the decals. I've got the weighted tires. I did not paint the rims. I like these rims in this gray color. It's kind of like an offset color. The body will be painted in the satin Oasis blue, just like what you see on the suspension, and also on the engine itself, which is a 5.0 engine. Still got to do a little tweaking here and there, and got to get some wiring for it and all that stuff. But for the most part, It's almost done. It's also got a 3.5 inch lift, or two. I think it's a 2.5 inch lift from Fireball Model Works, which with the Rancho shocks. So that's coming together, and I'm hoping to get this one done before the end of the month as well. Okay, here's the second 4x4 kit, which is the Baja Bronco, like I mentioned before, that I just used the body. So I just have the chassis and engine. I decided to do something very crazy and kind of wild and build a Datsun 210 4x4, which I've never seen done before. I might be using these Bronco seats, not 100% for sure, but we'll see how far that goes. But I probably won't be using it. But yeah, so there you go. It's going to be painted satin candy apple red with clear, of course, like the hood. I've got 3 coats of auto clear on it. I have to buff it out, so. But had to remake a pillar because it broke. This is a restoration. I've built this about maybe 20 years ago. So I'm restoring it. It's back when I had the pom-pom days, so I used a lot of pom-poms. But I've got my little supports there to support the chassis. I did gut out the engine bay and cut a section out for the steering box, but I got a lot more to do on that. Here's the chassis. It is painted satin canyon black with matte clear, but the engine is painted with a gloss clear, 2 coats. So I've got a lot of stuff to do with this one as well. But here's the chassis. I did have to stretch it about 1 inch, right about here, to fit the body. I made my own braces here, sheet styrene in a strip. Rims will be chrome. The back wheels are not glued on. So, and here's the front suspension. Well, this concludes part 1 of the project updates. Hopefully all of you enjoyed. Thank you all for taking time to watch my video. Stay tuned for part 2. I got more projects that I'm going to be sharing with you all. So stay tuned for that. Keep your eyes peeled. But as you can see, I've got my desk full of projects, and I'm hoping to get these done soon. But just a little recap: we have the Mustang GT350, we have the 29 Ford Rat Rod truck, which is going to be a box truck. We have the 4x4 Datsun B210, and we have the Baja Bronco sitting over there. So a lot of fun projects, having a lot of fun, just just building, you guys. That's all I'm doing, and trying to get stuff done. So, but until the next video, it's your boy Chaz Custom Auto Cars, and I'm signing out. Peace.